24-year-old Laura from San Jose, California asks, is it okay to sign an exclusive contract with a modeling agency? Hi, I'm Joe Edelman, and you're watching Model Mondays, where each week I will do my best to answer a question from the hundreds of emails I receive from people like you that want to know more about the business of modeling. This week, Laura from California wants to know if it's okay to sign an exclusive contract with a modeling agency. The answer is probably, almost definitely, not. So let's start with the exception. If you're being offered a contract by a top New York or Los Angeles agency, and they've told you that they're going to pay for your portfolio and put you to work, sign it. The simple reality is that will only happen to a small handful of very young and tall men and women every year. For all the rest of you, I can assure you that an exclusive contract will turn into either a career dead end or a money-making scam. Either way, you'll be the loser in that relationship. Well, first of all, understand that you do not want to be signed by just one agency. As a model, your goal is to get signed by as many agencies as you can in the market that you live in. Remember, there is no one single modeling agency that has all the jobs. So if you choose to only sign with one agency, you're choosing to ignore potential work. So generally speaking, if a modeling agency is trying to get you to sign exclusively, they're either being very lazy or they're trying to scam you. The lazy version is they don't want to compete with other agencies to get you work. You see, it's very common for a company to contact more than one modeling agency when they're looking for models. So if you're signed by multiple agencies, the agencies have to work a little harder to make sure that they call you before another agency does. The scam version begins when you first meet the agency and they're telling you that they never take money from you until they get you work. Then they go ahead and they get you to sign a 1 or a 2-year exclusive contract, and then months go by and you don't hear anything from them. Finally, when you decide to call them and ask what's going on or complain about the fact that they haven't called you, they'll have you come into the office and tell you to bring your portfolio. When you get there, they'll sit down with you, and after looking through your portfolio, they'll do a lot of hemming and hawing and tell you how much they like you and how they think you're very marketable, but they just aren't getting a great response from your photos. And they think that that is the source of the problem. Then they'll tell you about a photographer that they work with and explain that their clients are used to seeing this photographer's work and generally like it a lot. So of course, they'll suggest that to solve the problem, you schedule a shoot with that photographer. They'll offer to set it up for you and have you pay them directly. Do you see where this is headed? It's a dilemma that you can't solve. If you don't agree to spend the money for another photo shoot, they have their excuse for not getting you any go-sees or bookings. And if you do this shoot, you'll be out more money, likely have a bunch of subpar photographs, and all they have to do is send you out on a few go-sees that you are unlikely to get booked for, but at least they can say they're trying. The net result, either way, is that you're stuck in a contract and do not do any modeling. So, what do you do when an agency asks you to sign an exclusive contract? Remember, since an agency can't guarantee you work, they're obviously not going to be willing to guarantee you any amount of earnings. So begin by sliding the contract back across the desk and with a big smile on your face, ask them to write the amount of money that you are guaranteed on the bottom of the contract before you sign it. The smile is important because you already know they won't do it. This is just a polite way of letting them know that you aren't that stupid. Then you have two options. You can thank them for their time and leave, knowing that this is not an arrangement that benefits you or your career. The second option that I like, it's worth a shot to see if they really want to get you work. Tell them that you are very serious about the business, and that's what makes you reluctant to put all your eggs in one basket. Suggest that you work together for a period of, let's say, 6 months. Reassure them that you understand they can't promise you any jobs, but your hope is that they will send you out on some go-sees or auditions during that time. Tell them that way they also get actual feedback from their clients about your potential. And if things work out for both parties, you would be open to signing an exclusive contract when you revisit the idea 6 months later. I can promise you that if the agency is thinking of a client that they are confident will hire you, they won't let you walk away. They will agree to the suggestion. At the end of the day, scam or no scam, modeling agencies are businesses that exist to make money. So even if their goal was to get the money from you, if they are confident they can get you work the old-fashioned way, they will agree to your suggestion. If they still say no, thank them for their time and contact the next agency on your list. That's all for this week. If you find these videos helpful, please take a second and give them a thumbs up. And subscribe so that you don't miss a single episode. And if you have a question about modeling that you want answered, post it in the comments section below. I can't answer every one, but your question could become my next video. Until next week, if you have a passion for modeling and are serious about getting signed by a modeling agency, be sure to visit my website for loads of articles about modeling, as well as the most complete modeling agency directory online.